Welcome to my entry into the hashtag Pass the Plate collaboration. If you're new here, my name is TJ. You're watching Culinary Undertaking that makes you a culinary undertaker. So welcome, undertakers. Now I've been invited by Who's Your Daddy. He's putting this collaboration together and he wanted me to take part in this Pass the Plate little video that we're doing. Now I've been passed a key lime pie by Jazz and Jarrell. They sent that to me to make, so I've made it. It looks good. Who doesn't like key lime pie? So in just a second we're going to try that. And then once I make the stuffing that we're going to make, I'm going to pass that along to Veggie Pals. So I'll put links to all three channels up above so you can go check them out. So if you want to see how this pie is made, go click on Jazz and Jarrell. And if you want to watch the Veggie Pals, go check them out, see how they're going to make the dressing I do, see what they make in their video. And make sure you stop by Who's Your Daddy, go check him out. He's the one orchestrating this whole thing. So go check them out, show them some love. Now, to the key lime pie. Now, to be fair, I did use a store-bought graham cracker crust to make this, but the rest of the pie, I made myself, all by myself. And I know you think I'm going to cut in here and take a piece out. Nope. We're going right in there. Wow, that's good. Let us have a second one good. Can't go wrong with key lime pie, so go check out their video. Now, for my video. Alright, now to make the oyster stuffing, it's real easy. And I'm calling it stuffing even though in this video I'm not going to stuff it in anything. Technically it's a dressing, but it is what it is. I'm calling it oyster stuffing. So I do have a bag of store-bought stuffing. So, you know, the breadcrumbs in there. If you have your own bread and want to make it, you know, go ahead. I've got some butter. We've got some veggies we're going to cook here in a minute. I've got a cup and a half of chicken broth. You can use vegetable broth or water if you want to. I've got a beaten egg. But the most important thing for this is you want to get a can of smoked oysters. Now, if you've never had them, they're really good. If you're not a fan of oysters, these aren't really like oysters. They're really small. They're smoked. They're fully cooked in here. You know, they're not like a raw, fresh oyster. They're not wet. They're not slimy. They're not gross or anything like that. So give them a try. They add a really great smoked flavor to this, which is really what we're after. So give those a try in here. I think you'll like it. Now to get started, we just want to start by sauteing our veggies. So let's get that going. Alright, I've melted 1 stick of butter in our pot, and I'm on medium-low heat. We're not looking to brown these or anything. So I just want to get our veggies in there. I've got about a cup, about a half of a large onion. I've got like 2 ribs of celery and a handful of some shiitake mushrooms that I had. So we just want to get these in here, get them softened up. Again, we're not looking for any color. We don't want to overcook them. Just get them nice and soft. Alright, now after about 10 minutes, this is what we've got. Everything's nice and soft. But you can see there's no browning or anything like that. Just soften up our veggies. That's all we're looking for. And I did put a pinch of salt in here partway through. Now at this point, we want to start adding the rest of our things. So we want to start off with our breadcrumbs. And also kill the heat. And then as we're getting this mixed up, then we want to slowly start adding our chicken broth here. Now you want to keep this moving because you want to keep that broth moving through here. You don't want to have a whole bunch of wet, soggy pieces of stuffing and then some that are still rock hard, crunchy pieces of bread. So keep this moving around a little bit, and then once everything seems pretty mixed up, now we're going to put our egg in here. And everything should be cooled down enough we're not going to worry about scrambling this egg or anything like that. Just keep moving everything around, trying to get it mixed up as thoroughly as you can. Now the last thing we're going to add to this is going to be the oysters. I don't want to smash those up and break them into pieces. So we want to make sure this is pretty well mixed. And then here at the end, get our oysters in there. And then just kind of fold them through. And then here's what we're talking about. And you want to make sure you get all that oil in there. Oh, that is so good and smoky. These smell great. Get them all. And then just gently just kind of fold them through here. And you can see what I mean here. I mean, these aren't big, messy oysters. You know, they're just small little parts. I've seen some that were a little bigger than this, but not much. So generally, as people are eating this stuffing, if they don't know what's in there, they're never going to guess, hey, I'm eating an oyster. No, I'm not telling you to trick people and laugh at them afterwards that, haha, they ate an oyster and didn't know it. But, you know, you're not going to get a big mouthful of a big, gross, you know, wet, slimy oyster in here. All right, now at this point, we're going to transfer this to a casserole dish. I already have one ready. I have some cooking spray in there. So we're going to transfer from here to our casserole. Alright, now once you have it all spread around in the casserole dish, we want to cover this with foil. Now we're going to put this into our oven that's preheated to 350 for 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, we're going to take the foil off, leave the stuffing in the oven for an additional 15 minutes. That is what we're dealing with. And here you have my oyster stuffing, or dressing, whichever. Oh, so good. Very smoky. It tastes great. It goes great with every holiday meal. Whether you're having turkey or prime rib or ham, whatever. Make this to go with it. It's really good. So, a big shout out to Who's Your Daddy for putting this hashtag together. Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting me here. I hope everybody gives this a try. It's really good. And now I'm going to hand this off to the Veggie Pals. They're going to make their version. Now obviously they're vegetarian, so make sure you watch their version if you want to make a vegetarian version of what I just did here. They'll show you how to do it. So to everybody out there, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a safe one. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.